Awesome. Well, hey guys. Welcome to our team hang. If you missed it, we had a dance party right before this call started. So we will cue up the music whenever we get off. So get ready. I'm so glad you're here. I think everyone knows me, but for anyone watching the replay, my name is Michelle Barnett, and I'm so excited to lead this call because every month we talk about the core pillars of our business, which are attraction and outreach, um, sharing the business, follow-up, and customer care. And tonight is the fourth Tuesday. We're talking about customer care. And so it is the last week of the month, and this is a time where we want to finish well. Our business runs on a month-to-month basis. So whether you're brand new or you've been with us for a while, this is the time to really think, how can I finish my month strong? Because our paycheck next month is going to be a reflection of what we do this month. So we have a few more days to make our impact bigger, to make our paychecks bigger, and that is truly what I want to encourage and admonish you guys to do. And really one of the keys is following up, pursuing, reaching out, being professional, doing that third, fourth, fifth connection with that person. Let them feel known and loved. And as we learned on last week's call, follow up is so powerful, and it really is one of the keys to making you successful, not only now, but in the long run. And if you missed that call last week, go to our team page, Facebook page. You can find it posted there. The recording, because it was really powerful. Transform your life, transform your business, transform your mindset. And so before we jump into it, I would love to open up the lines for you guys to share anything exciting going on in your business. Maybe it's you're new and you got your first customer, you had someone come to you today about Juice Plus, or this week or last week or this month that you didn't even know followed you, or someone you talked to a long time ago that came back around, or maybe it's you saw a teammate get promoted, or got to have a really cool conversation with someone about what we do. So if you have something you want to share, I'm going to open it up. You can unmute yourself. I would love to hear from you guys what that is, because I know we all have things. Sometimes it's just good to reflect on them, and it will encourage and inspire all of us.
I just unmuted myself. Rachel here.
Yay!
So the last month, I've had either customers, like current customers, or just like a friend who said, "Hey, I have someone interested in Juice Plus. Would you be willing to chat with them?" And that happened a couple of times, which was really exciting because I haven't been super active, with my business, kind of just maintaining, and it's been good and still amazing, but it was, it kind of was exciting to like have a couple of people to chat with and follow up with, and that were interested, that came to me, and that was kind of cool. So that happened like literally this last month. There was 2 people. So
that's so awesome. And it's so cool. If we take care of our customers and we support them and they have a good experience, then you do get those referrals, and you see like the fruit of your labor just passed on. And I love that. And maybe the people that shared are people that, might want to partner with us at some point because they're sharing. Those are good people just to be like, "Hey, did you know the ways that you can partner with us? I'd love to share them if you want to learn." Cool. Who else?
I got a customer. This is Kristen. I'm the new lady. My customer is my mom. So.
That counts. It totally counts.
But I'm actually really excited about it because she's had a lot of health issues lately, and I'm really excited to like see if that helps her at all, which I honestly feel like it will, because she's been trying to be healthier in general. So I'm just really excited for my mom's health.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, what can 30 fruits and vegetables every day not help? I mean, let's be real. It will be the foundation of some goodness that's going to happen in her body. We know that. So that's awesome. I mean, I think for most of us, one of our first customers was probably a family member, right? It was, you know, for me, it was my mom, my dad, and my grandma. Like, that's what we teach you. That's what we want, because those are the people who know, love, and trust you. And so that's super exciting, girl. Getting close to that promotion. I saw those points. Who else?
Well, I went a couple weekends ago, I went on vacation with a lot of girlfriends, and we talked a lot about health and wellness and Juice Plus, and a couple of them are customers now, and it kind of reignited me to get in front of people instead of kind of, sometimes I tend to hide behind like my social media or my messenger. And so I have 2 different one-on-one meetings face-to-face on Thursday that I set up, and one for next Tuesday. And then I have 2 other girls that I'm just waiting to hear back from when they can go grab a coffee or a lunch within the next couple weeks. And I don't know why sometimes I feel like we just get caught up in the same old routine and forget, kind of to branch out, or there are other ways to talk to people and get in front of them. So that kind of motivated me to get back to building those relationships face to face instead of just social media.
Yeah, that's so powerful. That's awesome. I love that when you just you were going on vacation, but it still benefited your business, right? It's
Definitely,
so cool.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, can I write my cruise off now?
Talk to your accountant. That's so awesome. Anyone else?
Yes, this is Francesca. Hello, everyone. So a couple of things. Something I did, I ordered the complete shakes, the individual packages, and I, of course, gave a lot of them out. I did a little party, like a pop-up party in my home, and I gave everyone like 2 little bags, and I made a lot of sales out of that. And actually, because I had some boxes in my house, some customers bought just 1 box, just like, oh yeah, I'll give it a try, just to make sure I really like them. So I did that with about 3 customers, and they're all in love with them. So as soon as one of them just placed an order like a few days ago, surprisingly. I was like, oh, a new order. And then I have 2 more ladies that are going to order as soon as they run out. And then I'm going to partner with a place here called Frozen Yogurt. And this is more to start networking with moms. And I want to create 2 events. One for the Spanish community, since I speak the language. I want to start connecting with more women that care about nutrition. And I'm gonna make the content towards obesity. Especially in kids, and I know it's a huge problem in Mexico. So I think studying the education here will really, light that light bulb, and they can, start really getting connected with our program. So really they can be ready and set. So when we open up in Mexico, hopefully, it's a boom, boom, boom.
That's amazing. That's a great strategy. I love that. I always say, when I get my protein, I kind of alternate between the big bags and the single serve so that I can just give them out samples. I will give them to friends who just had a baby, instead of making them a meal, I'll just make them protein balls. And, there's just so many things you can do with it. So that's awesome. And I love the networking thing too, because Mexico is going to be happening soon, and we should be networking and see who we know there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, yeah. Well, I love this. I really want to start every call with just a few minutes to share what we're excited about, because I think that gives us all ideas and positive energy, and we can just run with that. One of the things I'm excited about is sharing the passion and purpose business call with people. I have to even count them because I don't know how many new reps I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new reps, and I'm having a conversation tonight after this call with another girl, and another conversation March 4th with another girl. So probably 8 reps in the first, few months of the year. And it's just opening so many doors, and I'm sharing the business so much more. And I really hope that that inspires you guys to go and share that tool with people, because people really, you just never know. You never know who's going to be intrigued or excited. And one of the people has been a customer for a long time and just never really saw her getting on board, but talking to her tonight. So I'm really excited about that. And so let's dive into our customer care piece. As you guys know, that sharing these ideas, all these things we're sharing, we're getting customers, we're getting teammates, they're getting customers. And customer care is a powerful, powerful tool for making sure that you maximize this business, right? We don't need hundreds or thousands of customers. It's a beautiful thing. We just need a few customers. We need 25 to 40. It kind of depends on what they order, but about 25 or so customers to have a rocking business. And then we teach other people how to have that moderate customer base, which is amazing. So why do we need to do customer care? I just want to start out with that. Customer care creates a solid customer base, or creating a solid customer base will ensure that you maximize your bonus opportunities in our marketing plan. So it makes that, if you have a solid customer base, it's going to set you up to get performance bonus. It's going to set you up to get promote out bonus, and just take home all of the extra money and make sure you're maximizing the ways that we get paid. It's going, creating happy and satisfied and raving fan customers is going to ensure you keep getting paid on your initial efforts. I have people that I talked to about Juice Plus. I pursued them. I followed up. I helped them see the value, and they are still taking Juice Plus 10 years later, 7 years later, 8 years later. I mean, that is a good return on my invested time. Creating raving fan customers means more people will be funneled into your team and your business, and your paycheck will continue to grow. Just like this customer I'm talking to tonight after this call, she has become a raving fan customer, and now we're having that team conversation. So customer care can seem sometimes like a drag, or sometimes feel like just, a checklist or a busy item. But if you really put effort into it, especially your first 4 months to a year or so, you're going to see a lot of return on those investments. So I want to ask you guys, when is customer care the most important? Do you guys have any guesses? When would you say that doing customer care is the most important?
Day one.
Avi. So at the beginning, right? The beginning, we of course want to take care of them right when they order, but I really say in our business, the first 4 months. And here's the reason. This is what I tell people. The first 4 months is their trial period. They have to order 4 months worth of Juice Plus, right? So we know we got them in the bag for 4 months. If we do a great job of taking care of them those first 4 months, we make sure that their trial period goes well and that they're taking it regularly. The number one reason people cancel is because they aren't taking it daily. Thus, they get overstocked, or they just don't see the plethora of benefits that Juice Plus has to offer, right? It's so maddening. And so if we can help them while they're very eager and excited, and they're very aware of the investment they just made, if we can help them find a time of day to take their Juice Plus, help them get educated, build their belief in why Juice Plus matters, build their belief in what the benefits could be, you're going to help them have that success and see those results over their first 4 months, so that they're going to want to continue taking Juice Plus. So how do we take good care of our customers? It's really simple. We communicate with them, and then we communicate again and again and again, right? We get paid to talk to people. Kurt told me that long ago, and it just always rings true. Like, we get paid to talk to people, and that's how we keep our customers. We don't just sign people up and then they never hear from us. And that's what Amazon is, right? Like, you buy something and then, it's like whatever. That's the benefit for our customers of our business model, is that they get a person. They are buying from a person. They are doing business with a person, and they know that you have their best interests at heart and you're there to support them through their journey. This is the difference with them buying from GNC or Target, right? If they have issues, you know, for GNC or Target, like the person at the store is not going to know like why this vitamin's doing this in their body or whatnot. Like they're not educated. But with Juice Plus, you get that person who knows and has either they know or they have resources to help you figure out this journey. So what I'm going to do tonight is nothing new, and it's going to be short, but we're just going to walk through 2 existing customer care options that you already have at your fingertips and remind you about them and show you how you can find them and implement them immediately. But before we do, you're going to want to get organized with your customers. So you can do this by uploading your customer list from the virtual office to Teamzy, teamzy.com. It is a platform, customer relationship management platform that allows you to put all your customers in there, and it will remind, you can rank them about, you know, how often you want to talk to them, how important they are, all these things. You can put reminders and follow-up messages in there, and it's going to help you stay on track with your follow-up. And that is teamzy.com/juice plus. You can get a free 30-day trial, or then it's like $19 a month, but it is a worthwhile investment if you use it for your business. Another option is just creating a Google spreadsheet, or just a regular spreadsheet, but you can use Google Sheets, which is great because then you can have the Google Sheets app on your phone. You can see it from anywhere, and you can work virtually, you know, on your phone and be able to take care of your customers on the go. And so this is a way that you can keep a log of them, keep a log of your connections and your, you know, next steps. Like, and you'll see why that's important in a minute. Or you can keep a notebook if that's what works for you and you want to write it all down. By all means, just figure out a way to stay organized and do what works for you. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys where you can find these resources. Okay, I'll get to that in a second, Christina. Let's see here. Share my screen. So the first place we're stopping is our Team Plant Strong Facebook group, and I just want to show you something. So if you go to our Team Plant Strong Facebook group and you go to announcements, there is a customer text message campaign for the first 4 months. So if you're talking to people who want to text message them, this is an option for you. It's farther down because it's a little bit older. So you just scroll down until you find it. But here it is. It's from April 30th last year. But this is a 4-month customer care text option. So you can see here, customer care month 1, this is a text message, good morning, you know, Susie, you can put anything else you want. I wanted to let you know, or wanted to share something cool with you. You could kind of make it more, you know, whatever, friendly, but you're just educating them. Our bodies are naturally and regularly detoxing. That's why you have a liver. And in order to detox well, we have to nourish our bodies. You're getting such a strong foundation, and you may be noticing some detoxing symptoms. I have some tricks handy to help you flush out your system, so reach out if you need them. And this is just, and this has like the common detox symptoms that people might notice. One of the things that happens when people start Juice Plus is they may notice some like negative effects, like because they're detoxing, their bodies are having to adjust to all these great nutrients. So this just gives them that heads up so they're not hit by a surprise and that they have a way to deal with it. Month 2, you're talking about how, you know, God made our bodies and how they're renewed our red blood cells are new every 120 days. And you're just educating them a little bit about the science, about how within 1 minute of swallowing a capsule or every day, you're getting that nutritional jump start. And so this month 2 text message corresponds with this average life cycle of your cells, and it talks about the 120 days, which is why the 4-month trial for Juice Plus. So that's a great image to save to your phone. You could use it with this text message or, you know, to send to other people. There's a month 3 message, which is talking more about the science and the studies. And there's a great Birth of Juice Plus. If you haven't read it, I recommend reading this article. It's just how Juice Plus came to fruition, how it was invented. And then month 4, you're talking about your DNA and what Juice Plus does in the body. And there's a great research video here. And you're just confirming and reminding them. And you can ask this in a different way. Like you could say, hey, have you gotten into, instead of saying, are you taking Juice Plus every day? You could say, have you gotten regular with taking Juice Plus? Is it part of your regimen? Like, when did you find that taking is the best time for you guys to take your Juice Plus? Like questions like that. You're really just connecting with them in this system once a month via text, offering them added value, and you know, maybe asking them a question just to get them engaged and let them know you're thinking of them and that you care. So this is one option. The other thing that you can do on our team pages is use this search function right here. And you can simply type in customer care, which is amazing. You can search any group. You can search from your phone or from your laptop. And I wanted to point out, Christina's on here, but Christina Turner created an amazing 4-month email series that she made that is really great at taking care of your customers. And it's a little more frequent than once a month, which I like. And you can take these emails and turn them into text messages and shorten them for sure. But there's a PDF here that you guys can download. I'm actually going to stop my screen and I have the PDF pulled up. So I'm going to share that with you guys and just walk you through briefly what she created, because I think it's really amazing. It doesn't need to be duplicated. Of course, you can make it your own. Let's see here, make it smaller. Okay, so email 1. So it's like, you know, welcome to Juice Plus. She gives you a sample message here with some tips on taking Juice Plus. I think that's really important. She talks about the research, a 4-minute video they can check out. Here's an email for the Leads program. If you are a sales coordinator or above, you can get access to a Leads program, which means the company will give you customers. Once you get to sales coordinator, the company will give you customers that you don't know, people that just signed up on juiceplus.com. And so this is a little bit tailored to someone you don't know. Email 2 is day 10. And this kind of follows the Juice Plus email system that they've been doing. The Juice Plus emails you and says, hey, it's day 10, you know, your customer, check in your customer. So she kind of followed that premise. So you're just checking in to see if they arrived, give them ideas on how to take them, give them something, an article about the products and how the benefits of fruits and veggies on your health. So there's just so much great information. Email 3 is your month 1 email. So I like this because you're getting a lot of contact with them in the first month, because that's really when you establish that good habit. And you could even mix and match these 2 different options, right? The text one I just shared and this one. And then she does something cool, like talking to Francesca, she sends out, if they're not already on the shakes, she uses the single serves at their 1 month mark to send them samples of the shakes, just as like, hey, I was thinking of you, and letting them try the shake mix, giving them another educational video. She does a 2-month check-in. I love this image right here. You can Google for this image. I will post it, make sure it's posted in our Team Plant Strong photos, but it's basically what happens when you eat Juice Plus for 4 months, and it's really powerful. I keep it saved on my phone in my favorites because I use it a lot to send to people. Email 5 is a 3-month check-in, so that's like the 90 days. They should start seeing a lot of the bigger benefits between 90 and 120 days, so that's a great time to check in. And then email 6, so you've connected with them 6 times, which may seem like a lot, but remember, you're setting yourself up for a lifelong customer, right? So it's worth it. This is where you're congratulating them for being on Juice Plus and making it that habit, letting them know their next shipment's going to go out, and then, maybe trying to make sure that they're ready for it. And I don't ever ask, like, are you ready for it? I typically will say, like, let me know if you need to make any changes. And I love that she offered here, like, I would like to see if you consider trying our shakes or the omegas, or, you know, trying out the bars. So it's giving them an opportunity to add to their order that's going to be shipping out. If it's a children's health study, you can't add on things, but you can, you know, get them a link to place an order separately for something. So I think this is really powerful. It's a PDF here, but it's definitely a great resource that I wanted to remind you guys about, because doing this customer care is going to make all the difference in your business. So I see the chat going. Oh, Christina says yeah, so you can upload this. So Christina, you can unmute yourself if you want to talk about that, how you could upload this to Teamzy. Is there like, because I'm not.
Hey, yeah, so I was like cracking up because I haven't been using that, which is so dumb. I made it. But I do, so just because I've done 100% Teamzy, I'm not using like any Google Docs anymore or anything. But through Teamzy, you can actually upload your own scripts. So like here, do you want, I can share if you want. I was just going in there to pull this up for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you guys see this? Complete info on sugar right there. Do you see that? Or no?
Wait, where?
This, do you see that there's Teamzy showing up for you guys?
Do you guys see it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the scripts. So whenever you're connecting with someone, there's scripts here, and you can save them. And then now I can't find the script I'm looking for. But like I have an in-person workshop invite sent. I have prospects. That's why. Here we go. Reship email, healthy starts for families. So I say this, and I've started using this language, which has been very powerful in the last month. I like basically remind them that they're getting product for free and that they've committed to trying to like take it every day. And that it's going to come out every 4 months because you're part of this free program. And I've gotten people to, it's been very good. I haven't been doing that, so I can share that with you guys too. But essentially I could take all of those and put them in here. And so then when I'm like alerted that I need to like check up with this customer or something, I could just, click on them, go in, find the script that's like, day 10, copy, and then paste it, and it'll email it to them from Teamzy. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. So, but that's Teamzy, or is that on Youth Plus?
Teamzy.
No,
okay.
Sorry, this is Teamzy.
Okay. I have a question. So how do I go to my customers on my virtual office to upload my contacts?
So Teamzy has a tutorial, and it teaches you exactly what to do. So
but if I don't want to upload them on Teamzy, but just on my Excel, can I do that?
So you would just go to customer data and then customer search and follow up, and then don't put any name in, and then run the report.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So I wanted you guys to know, basically we have some great resources. You can mix and match things, right? But the biggest thing I want you to take away is that we need to be connecting with our customers the first 4 months. I like to really get them through 2 shipments, because they're statistically, once they receive 2 shipments and they're taking it consistently, there's a likelihood that they're going to be continuing on longer term. And so we really want to help people get to that point in the process. So any other thoughts or questions or things that you guys feel have really worked well for your customer care that you want to share before we hop off?
Inviting to in-person events, 100%.
In your follow-up messages, or just
in general for customer care?
Yes. And one cool thing about Teamzy too is you can tag people. your customers, your prospects, you can tag them like autoimmune or pregnant or whatever. So if you're having or gluten-free, right? Like or shred, you can tag people. So when you're trying to send messages out for the next event that you have, you can just search the tags in Teamsy and find all the people that you've tagged with a certain label that you can invite to things, which is pretty cool. So, what I want you guys to do is this week, I want you to decide, I want you to get organized with your customers, and I want you just to decide what your system is going to be. Are you going to email people? Are you going to text them? And the cool thing is you don't have to come up with the content. We already have it for you right here, available on our team. I just want to know from you guys, I want you to tell me or tell your sponsor like what your customer care is going to look like. Is it going to be once a month? Are you going to do like 6 touch points their first 4 months? What is that going to look like? What is doable for you, and what do you feel like will be best for your customers? And really just start it, right? Start with the people who've ordered in the last 4 months, in the last 6 months. Start with the people whose orders are shipping out next, right? Just start somewhere. We know it can be overwhelming to try to go backwards and start from scratch, but just start with the next people that you're connecting with and go forward, because the little steps really do add up. And before we get off, I want to read Christina's excitement. Her exciting thing was she's excited to meet with the principal at an amazing charter school in San Diego to share her dream of bringing the Green Bronx type school here. This lady was a professor at San Diego State University, maybe, I don't know. And her husband runs all of Teach for America in San Diego. So her meeting is Thursday morning. She's going to be talking to her about that, which would be super awesome. So Christina, we will be praying that your meeting goes well and that they have a really big vision for what you're wanting to do.
Thank you.
Hey. Well, thank you guys for being on tonight. Love hanging with our tribe, and we will just start the party music and say goodnight.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket. Got that good soul in my feet.
You're cute. You're so cute, Michelle. Stop it.
Bye, guys. Been so phenomenally.